Good morning. It is Wednesday. Oh my God. It is Monday. Oh my God. I keep doing that. I have done that every single day this week. I am thrown so off kilter. Y'all know I don't usually work on Mondays, but here I am driving into work on a Monday. The amount of stuff that I'm bringing with me is truly insidious. I have packed up a literal suitcase, and this is going to help me pack up the Cockbox orders so that I can drop them off after I leave work today. I also am getting a head start on the May subscription. I'm going to get those all out to you as soon as possible. And that is kind of where I'm at. Like, I'm just trying to get it done. Like, I've brought every possible thing that I can pack with me. Like, you know, that includes like putting little things in little bags, packaging like drills for the special drills for the subscription, like everything that I can reasonably bring to work and fit in a suitcase has been brought with me in a suitcase. Yeah, I mean, I thought that maybe I could just do it in one box, but I can't. And so ultimately it just makes more sense to wheel it in a suitcase. Better for me, better for my back and all that. So that's the goal. That's the plan. I've got that going on, and then I'm hoping I'll finish at a reasonable time so that I can read some more of my book. I wanted to read this book called If You Give a Single Dad a Nanny. And it was like, I guess it was a spin-off book based off of this book called, by the same author, that's called If You Give a Grump a Christmas List, or something like Christmas Wish List. I'm not sure the actual title, but it's something like that. It's If You Give a Grump a Christmas Wish List, I believe. It's either Christmas List or Christmas Wish List. Anyway, so that's the book that the couple from If You Give a Single Dad a Nanny comes from. So I figured I don't like to feel like I'm missing out on something. Like, if something has two parts, if something's like, okay, so fun fact, I didn't get into the Marvel MCU business until I was pregnant with my son. My husband was watching the movies, and then we went to see Avengers 1 in theaters. Fun fact, I fell asleep. I was very pregnant. Just taking naps wherever, whenever, you know how it is. You know, you've ever had a whole entire human in your belly, you know that when the urge to nap strikes, you gonna take it. So long story short, I took me a little nappy nap during Avengers. One, because I was tired, and two, because I felt like I was missing something. Why? Because I hadn't watched all of the movies leading up to it. Of course, I had watched Iron Man, the first one, but nothing really before or after that. I knew who they were, but I didn't know their stories. And so after that, I made it my own personal mission to, ooh, that looks so creepy. Look at that. Oh my God. Look at that fog. Anyways, I made it my own personal mission to catch up so that when it came time for us to see Avengers 2 and then Avengers, was there one before Endgame that wasn't Endgame? Avengers, Infinity Wars, and then Endgame. Anyways, long story short, before Endgame, I had made it my personal mission to catch up on every single Marvel movie that has existed, and I did so, except for the only thing that I did not see was the Hulk. I just couldn't stomach that movie. I don't know why. It wasn't bad or anything. It just bored me to absolute shreds. Like, superhero movies should be exciting, and I just wasn't excited. I wasn't enthralled. I couldn't stomach it. Like, I literally couldn't handle it. It was boring to me. So anyways, I just, read a little synopsis and got, the basics, the gist of what the movie was trying to show me. So, but I did that. So when it comes time for books like that too, there was another time that I had read a book. It was, God, what was it called? Oh, I'm not sure. I don't know, but I accidentally read the third book in a series, and then I went back and read the first one, and it kind of ruined it for me. So I was missing parts and pieces of the first and second book. It was a romance book, so it's not like it was like, it's not like I read like the third Hunger Games or anything. I read like a romance book. The only thing that it really spoiled for me was who the two previous couples that were going to get together were. It didn't do it for me because I felt like I was missing something. And then when I went back to try and read what I was missing, I already knew, and it wasn't exciting to me anymore. Like, obviously, romance books, the whole point is, yes, they get together. It's not the will they, won't they of it all. It's not the who or the what or the if or the when. It's literally just a matter of, you know, how many ever pages. But once I had read the third book, for some reason, I was no longer interested in the first and second. So I started the first one and ultimately ended up not reading it. Like, I didn't read it. And now I am so famous for starting things and not finishing them. Like, I am so famous for that. Like, I haven't finished the last, like, 5 episodes of Gilmore Girls. And I think part of that is because I can't let it be over. And it's the same thing for, I don't know. There's a couple shows that's like. And then it's the same thing for a couple book series, too. Like, there's this one book series that I thought was so cool. It was, like, all tied up or so, all knotted up or something like that. It was like this girl, and she goes to like a club where they learn how to do like love knots and whatever. And it was really cool because it had like, each book had disability rep. Like, the first one, she was in a wheelchair. The second one, and he was tying the knots and the ropes and stuff. It was interesting. It was very cute. It was very light on the rope tying. It was definitely more like, I mean, she was running a podcast where I don't know, it was great. It was a good book. I really liked it. And then the second one, the main character, the female character in that had IBS, so she was just constantly having to use the bathroom, and like, it was all about like how she had to carry around toilet paper and whatever. And like, she had started a toilet paper toilet paper subscription service so that you never run out of toilet paper, because I guess it had happened to her, and when you have IBS, that's definitely not something you want. And then I can't remember what the third one was, but I didn't read it, and I don't remember why I didn't read it. Maybe it was because I couldn't find it at the time, because I read them all free on Kindle Unlimited. So it might have been a matter of just not being able to find it, I think. Or maybe it was, I remember. I listened to them on audio. So Kindle Unlimited has a program where some of their books are audiobooks. Like, you can borrow the book and get the audiobook for free with it. But the problem with that was, I think at the time they didn't have the audiobook. And I'm a major person. Like, if I start a series one way, I have to finish it that way. Like, it's crazy, right? It's literally insane of me, because there's been, like, I read one book and it had the audiobook out, and then I read the second one and I had to listen to Siri read it to me, or Alexa read it to me, because it didn't have an audiobook out, and I could not handle reading it physically, because if I start something on audio, I need to finish it in audio. If I start something by anyways, I think I accidentally ended the clip, but what I was saying was, if I start something on my eyeballs, I have to finish it with my eyeballs. It's very like strange of me, I understand, but also at the same time, that has caused me to not finish series as well. So anyways, long story short, I decided to read this holiday romance book, knowing full well it's nowhere near the holiday season. Like, it's literally April, middle of April, not even close to Christmas in July. Nope, just friggin' April. Anyways, I decided to read this book because of that. I needed to read the book that came before the book that I wanted to read. So who knows if I'll ever actually read the freaking If You Give a Single Dot a Nanny, because while I don't want to feel like I'm missing out on anything, I never finish any of the series. So there's that. Thanks for coming to my book TED Talk. Book talk. Anyways, I am going to go. I have to go to work. My phone battery is dying. This is a travesty. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, because now both of my, oh God, do I even have something to charge it? Oh my God, I think I screwed up. Well, we're gonna find out. I will let you know when I get there, when I get home, when I get back in the car. Goodbye. It is still Monday. I left my work to go to Dunkin'. I acquired a bevy. I was not feeling greatest, but I packed the orders. I will show you the monstrosity that I brought to work today. If I haven't already included a picture. Orders are packed. I have most of the Maybachs ready to go. I'm waiting on just a handful more things to fix up and finish up. You know, those will be getting out, and then I'll have the space to really go through shit and like figure out what I'm keeping and what I'm not, because I need to do that. Anyways, let me remark on the fact that every single parking spot is taken. Every single spot. There's someone everywhere, all the way down there. And I got this spot early in the morning, but they blocked it off. They blocked off the entrance to this little strip right here so that no one could get in. And so I just retook my spot by going the opposite way that I came out. So look at me go. Anyways, I got my spot, and I was worried about that. I was really worried about that. But I am in the middle of, you give a grump a Christmas wish list, and it is slogging the hell out of me, because in one page I read the phrase, something tells me, 3 freaking times. I shit you not, I'll include a picture. Dude, really? Really? This book is taking me so long to read. I'm reading it at a snail's pace, but I really don't want to feel like I'm missing things, and so I have to read it like that, and it's just, it sucks. But anyways, I've got to go back into work and finish up my day. It's 2:09 right now. I leave at 3:30, so I can truck through an hour and 20 minutes more. I can do this. I got this. I made it. I'm out of work. I didn't take any pictures of my suitcase, but I can show you what I'm working with. I've got these 3 right here, like 9 or 10 in there, and then 1 right there that's separate. So I packed them all today. I did really quick work of it too, I feel. I did all that and did quite a bit of the Maybachs. I worked today, and like from like 8-ish to 11:30-ish, so it wasn't really, like, it was like 3.5 hours, but I was also at work, so, you know, it was like multitasking. But I feel pretty good about my progress. I've got like some stuff that I need to do at home that I can't quite do at work. And then I forgot something at home that I need. It's for the drills for the Swordscription. I always put drills in there to enhance it further than what is already enhanced on the kit. And specifically what I need to do is I'm missing the slip that I always put the glass jars in for the drills so that they don't get broken and damaged. I'm specifically missing those little slips. I have them on order. They'll be here on Tuesday, but I do have some at the house, and if I can get by with the ones that I have at the house, then I will be able to do that. But I didn't want to do it, and I didn't want to do it twice, because basically what that would mean is that I would have to do all the drills, and then I would still have to bag them. My preference is to bag each of the or bottle each of the drills that I include, and have them all labeled. So I do it all in rows like this. I bag them all, or bottle them all, whatever. However I'm going to put them in whatever containers. I do all of that, and then I label them all, and then I put them all in the bags, and then I put the little drill card in, and then I bag it separately again. My preference would be to make sure that all of that gets done in one shot in one day, rather than bagging or bottling the drills today, because it's so much easier to take it out one time than it is twice, because the setup that I have, y'all would not believe what kind of craziness I go through. But maybe then again, maybe you would. So it was just important to me to make sure that I was doing it once rather than doing it multiple times. So that's what I got for that. I got that going on. And I think, oh, the caulk. I have to bag my caulk. It's almost done. I just have to, I have something that I bought for it. I just have to do that, and then I have to put it in the container, the plastic bag, or the Mylar baggie, and then I will label them at work. I will put them in the bags at work, and I will bag them up. Oh, and I have several things I need to do. Take that back. I take that back. I've got quite a bit that I need to handle. Oh, Lord. So I thought it was just a little bit of stuff. Turns out it's not just a little bit of stuff. It's quite a bit of stuff. But that is okay. I will handle it. I will handle it. I've got, it's not too bad, honestly. It's not the best amount of stuff ever. Because I would like for them to get out of my house as soon as possible, truthfully. And I would like, ideally, for them to get out, like, tomorrow, if I can. This guy was racing up on me, so I had to get over. But I know it's not going to get out tomorrow. I have too much stuff for it to get out tomorrow. I can bring in most of it, but there's one thing I can't bring in. And it's not like I can build the boxes and bring them to my car at work either, because that would require me to, like, bring in the box of the diamond paintings, the box of the stuff, build the boxes at work, and take them all out. There's no way that I can. Not without a wagon. However, if somebody's hiding a wagon, I absolutely would not mind it if you let me borrow the wagon. I am open to that. So, basically, I'm getting my kid, I'm dropping off these packages, and then I will be on my way home. I'm going to make chili for dinner tonight. I've got a couple things that I need to take care of at home as far as the box, so that I can, move on to the next step of being able to bring more stuff to work on. And then at that point, the goal will be that I have each item contained in a different box, and then have my husband build the boxes. And then I put the diamond painting in, I spread the little grass padding, the little worms. Do you call it Easter grass? Do you call it worms? Do you call it crinkle paper? Do you call it padding? Whatever. I put the diamond painting, and then I spread the packaging, worms, crinkle paper, and then one by one I put each individual item in the box. And then my husband tapes them up, and then we load them up into the vehicle, and then we ship them out. That's how it works. That is how it works. That's building the boxes and taping up the boxes is really the only thing that I get help with. Are you kidding me? Are you a freaking idiot or what? That's really the only thing that I get help with, but it is that, like, my husband helps me if I ask for it, but it's like that's the one thing that I need every time, because building boxes is hard. Like, it's not hard, it's just time consuming, and I could be spending my time doing so many other things. So it's just so much easier if at the end stage, if he builds the boxes so I can build them. It's just one less thing that Abigail has to do. So I always appreciate when he builds my boxes for me. It is the greatest and wonderfulest thing in the whole world. So that is what I've got going on. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I need to do. Nothing that I can bring to work that I haven't already thought about bringing to work. I'm still thinking. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Why do you take so long to turn? Yep, and I did not read any more of that book because it is so sloggy. I can simply not push through it. I don't know what is going on, but I can't. Like, I know that I'll eventually just be able to push through, but right now it's really not a good time for me. I need to get to bed early tonight because I have not been sleeping well, and I need some damn sleep. So that is what I've got. I need to finish what I can finish, and I'm hoping that like Tuesday or Wednesday I can get the rest of this stuff done so I can ship them on Friday. That would be so perfect, so wonderful, and so ideal. Have them like loaded up into the car on Thursday night and then just get my kid and then go to both places, boom, boom, on Friday right after work. That would be the most excellent of excellence. But anyways, I am going to let you go. I am going to get my kid, go to the post office, make chili, work on the boxes, and then once the boxes are out, oh my god, I gotta email my customers about the adventure box. Part of me is wondering, do I email them and let them know that I have I'm moving, or do I email them and give them the option to refund? Like, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking the people that want a refund will ask for it. So I don't need to offer that, right? Is that right? Like, I just say, hey, due to unforeseen circumstances, my family has to move. I'm going to need 1 extra month to get this to you. I think that's the move. I think I asked for a month. I mean, it's a delay of 1 month, but ultimately it could end up being less of a delay. The problem is that I can't be working on this box and packing it at the same time as I'm packing my house. Like, I shouldn't even be doing the Sportscription. I should really be packing my house, but this has a sooner deadline. Like, I can push the other one out because it has a ship date of the first week of June, but I would really be shipping it the last week of June, if that makes sense. In this case. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Okay. All right, bye. Well, hello. It is the day that it is Tuesday. I don't know what day it is any day. Today is Tuesday. I've got a bunch more stuff to bring into work to work on. Sorry, my alarm went off. Anyways, I was saying that I have a bunch more stuff that I brought into work to work on. And I did make chili for dinner last night, and there was leftovers, so I took care of that, and then we might have chili dogs for dinner tonight. I don't know. I'm not sure. I might try and give it a day's break in between chili and chili dogs, but I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner tonight. I don't know. I just don't feel like cooking. I just don't feel like it. I really don't. I just don't feel like doing much of anything. It feels like any time that I take away from packing is a waste of time, but by the time I get home, there's like not much that I can do. Like, by the time I get home, it's 4 o'clock. I still have to cook dinner. I still have to take a shower, and I have to get in bed, and I like to be in bed around 8 o'clock. If I stay up a little later, that's fine, but I like to be in bed at 8 and start winding down so I can be out by 9 because I have to wake up so early. And my body desperately needs to sleep, and I know this to be true because last night I slept so hard I woke up feeling like Rice Krispies with all my bones snapping, crackling, and popping. I felt so stiff when I woke up this morning. So, I don't really know what I'm going to do, honestly. I need to pack, but I feel like there's not much that I can do right now other than, and this is the thing, like, if I choose to de-stash, I have to, like, basically unpack and repack, you know what I mean? Like, I have to take time away from packing to de-stash, but some of the stuff that I wanted to de-stash is already in the storage unit, so it's like I'd have to unpack it to repack it. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just feel so like, you know? I just feel so, tired. I'm so tired. Anyways, I got a lot on my plate, but no choice but to just keep on trucking. It is May 16th. We have a little under 6 weeks until move date, I believe, and I am nowhere near ready. I am nowhere near prepared. I feel like once I get this May box out, I'll get rid of, a big chunk of the stress immediately off my back just with that, just because it's, first of all, it's in my house. Second of all, I have these people's money and it's all there. Like, there's no reason why I can't pack it other than the fact that I'm, you know, in the process of moving. So I'm just like, basically, I feel like once that's off my plate, I'll be able to like breathe a little better. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna listen to probably a podcast. Maybe some trial coverage. I'm not sure. All right, I will catch you when I catch you. Look at that sky. It's very pretty today. I really hate that lately it feels like I give you no content. What the is going on? I really hate that. I feel like I don't give you any content aside from like me basically driving in the car. But the truth of the matter is that when I get home, it's crunch time. Like, I get, like, yesterday I did multiple loads of laundry. And today I've got a meeting with my son's school. I don't know why you're speeding up my butt at a red light, buddy. I got multiple loads of laundry done yesterday. I've got a meeting today. I've got I gotta print stuff today after work. Basically, I am finalizing every piece of that box, the whole Swordscription box. I am waiting on one thing to come in the mail so I can just bag up something, and then I'm done. And technically, I could start bagging it up sooner. But I don't want to have to do it twice, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Anyways, I'm going to let you go so I can drive into work. Today's a little bit different of a day. It's a 7:30 to 1:30 day because I needed to leave early to go to my son's parent-teacher conference. But yeah, so I'm going to let you go. Can't make this up. I got stuck behind another train. Of course, that one was significantly shorter than the last one, but I digress. Anyways, I am on my way to the parent-teacher conference after I stop at Dunkin'. I left early enough to where it wouldn't be a problem getting there and I could take my time and not have to race there. So I'm feeling really good. Feeling pretty good. Hopefully it's positive stuff, not bad stuff. I don't know. Once again, with the car clip yesterday, I finished packing all the boxes. However, I noticed that I had one item left over and I don't know which box it belongs in. And the thing is, this time, packing these boxes was an absolute shit show because the boxes that I had bought were too small. So the boxes I had to use were too big. So now I'm paying double in shipping and I don't have a choice. I don't have a damn choice because any boxes that I have are the wrong size and waiting for a better size to get here could take 2 weeks and I don't have 2 weeks. I need them out of my house now. So I'm just going to pay the double in shipping, which really hurts, really sucks. All the boxes are packed and all I have to do now is I'm going to purchase the shipping labels today at work. I'm going to come home and print them. I am going to, before I send them off, I'm going to pop them open, make sure all the items are in there, and just, I guess, double check because it sucks because it was so much time last night. But we were all working on it and we were all having different tasks, so it's like, these are the worst boxes I've ever packed. They're so big for no reason. And the other ones were too small. This is the worst box I've ever packed. It looks really not good on the inside. I wish that I had the availability to get something smaller. But anything that I would have spent in boxes, price-wise, combined with the increase of shipping when the box got bigger, would be the exact same price that I'm paying now. Trust me, I tried. So I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and pay the price and I'm not happy about it. It sucks. It seems like I always get screwed on shipping by my own self. This is not the time for me to be getting screwed on shipping financially. But it is what it is. It's my own problem. It's my own fault. I'm a small business, and small businesses have trials and tribulations and times where errors are made and they have to deal with it. And that is what this is. It's not a good time for me, but it's whatever. Anyways, I've got to pop the boxes open and just double check, make sure everything's in there, and then seal them back up. I'm going to try to only open them a little bit, so I don't have to like cut the whole box open. Anyways, I'm really not happy with these boxes the way they look. Oh my god. And then I ran out of the big size boxes, so I had to take 2 small size boxes and tape them together and then put brown wrapping paper over them so that I could ship them as one box and not have to pay twice for it. Dude, this is the worst box I've ever done, and I measured it, I think, and somehow with the extra packaging that I had to ship something in because it's breakable, I got screwed. Anyways, it is what it is. It will be what it will be. I just know going forward I'm going to be way more cautious when it comes time for what I put in these boxes and how much I charge for shipping. And that's just going to be that, because I mean there are some places that I ship to that cost me $30 to ship these boxes, but I'm only charging them $15.99 or $16.99 or whatever it is that my website charges them. So I'm gonna have to really evaluate my prices and really make sure that I'm not unintentionally screwing myself, because it feels like that might be a little bit of what's happening here. Like I'm unintentionally screwing myself quite a bit with this. Yeah, so there's that. There's my small business rant over and done with for the day. But yeah, so I am going to get these boxes out to my subscribers today. I still have the availability for 2 more. Those boxes are not packed, but I can pack them, no problem. I did order 2 extra than was sold because of the popularity of the last one and the increase in people asking me if I could make it again. So I wanted to give the opportunity to have that opportunity, basically, to be able to make 2 more should the interest arise. So I did go ahead and purchase the availability to make 2 more. And yeah, so that is that. If you want it, hurry up and get it, because when people catch wind of what's inside this box, they are not going to want to miss out on it. So yeah, there's that for the day. Good morning. I am running so late to work. I had a couple last minute things I needed to take care of, and so now I am like really paying the price. I've got 17 minutes to get to work. It's going to take me at least 20. Here is what we're going to do. We're going to do the best we can. I can't really be late, but I don't really have a choice but to speed. So we're going to have a good time. It's going to be great. And what I'm going to do is try and avoid people. I'm not even speeding yet. But this is like, it's crazy because the speed limit is 45 and I'm doing 47. And these people are like, I'm passing them like they're standing still. Anyways, I'm going to go. I will, oh, that guy's going faster than me. I am going to hurry up and race into work, and then I will update you when I leave work on what is going on. And why I got to go to my mom's house. I will let you go.